Hi Likhit, hi there, Venkatesh, hello, RSP, hi. You can write down your questions. The topic I'm going to talk today is about importance of goals in sales. So, will it be English only or you want Hindi also? It will be okay with you if I make it Hindi and English, both? Wonderful. So, that will work. Very good. So my name is Anirudh Atole. I am a sales trainer. I am a sales coach, and I work with a lot of companies on their route to market, go to market, sales and distribution network. And also, I do a lot of trainings on sales goal setting, and I work with a lot of business owners, especially small business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, because when you work in the organization, when you work in the company, in sales you get targets, but it is also important that as an entrepreneur, as a solopreneur, as a SME, we should have our goals and targets. Sales job, by the name itself, denotes that you have to achieve some objectives and targets. Many people dread with sales name. Why? Because sales में तो आपको टारगेट अचीव करने पड़ते हैं, नंबर का बड़ा प्रेशर बना हुआ होता है. Mark my word, friends, sales is an exciting job and goals होते हैं. Goals इसीलिए होते हैं ताकि आप उनको अचीव कर सको. Yes, Akshay, I'm going to share tips for startups also. होते ही इसके लिए है कि आप numbers आपके अचीव करो. Sales is the only team which is known as force in any organization or in any startup, right? बाकी सारी जो functions होते हैं business के, marketing, finance, production, these are all functions, but sales is known as sales force because sales की जो team है वो numbers लेके आती है, revenue लेके आती है, पैसा लेके आती है, and they run the entire organization runs on people from sales because वो पैसा लेके आते हैं, right? और goals क्यों सेट करना जरूरी है, सही गोल सेट क्यों करना जरूरी है, इसके बारे में आज हम बात करेंगे. और सेल्स में स्पेशली खाली गोल्स सेट करके कोई फायदा नहीं. सही अगर गोल्स हम सेट कर पाए तो हम उनको अचीव भी करेंगे, प्लान भी कर सकते हैं, अचीव भी कर सकते हैं, राइट? अगर मैं आपसे कहूं यहां से आपको कहीं जाना है, राइट? मैं आपको कहूं यहां से आपको 4 घंटे की दूरी पे कहीं जाना है, सो व्हाट विल यू डू? 4 घंटे की दूरी पे कहीं पे भी घूम के जा सकते हो, बट डज दैट जस्टिफाई कि हम कहाँ गए थे? नो. अगर हमने डिसाइड नहीं किया हमें कहाँ जाना है, सो इफ आई वांट टू ट्रैवल फ्रॉम मुंबई टू दिल्ली, I am in Mumbai, and if you want to go to Delhi, then I have a specific objective where I want to go, where do I want to reach, right? Sales is same like that. What numbers I want to achieve, what I want to achieve in this month, this year, right? This quarter, this month, this week, right? So numbers can be anything, right? Either the numbers will be in terms of value achievement, right? Goals can be in values, in terms of number of customer acquisition, in terms of retaining existing customers, in terms of bringing in sales from new product launches. So these are the specific goals which we will create for sales team. So if you are a startup and if you want to have goals for your startup, you can, if you are a new startup, you don't have any historical data, then you can judge from market how big the market is, और उसके हिसाब से आप आपका numbers goals सेट कर सकते हो, राइट? आपका गोल सेट कर सकते हो. देन एक बार गोल सेट कर लिया, इस साल मुझे हासिल क्या करना है, व्हाट डू आई वांट टू अचीव दिस ईयर, देन यू कैन ब्रेक इट डाउन टू स्मॉलर चंक्स कि विद इन every quarter what number I want to achieve. Then you can again break it down to smaller numbers. In this month, what numbers I want to achieve, right? And once you decide what you want to achieve, then you have to again break it down to smaller numbers. So in 24 days, see there are 24 working days in a month, 24 or 25. So what numbers I want to achieve in these 25 days? So if So if you want to achieve these numbers, so for example, if I want to achieve 1 lakh rupee of revenue, 1 lakh rupee of revenue in a month, and I have 25 working days, so I need to have 4,000 rupees of revenue every day, right? So I need to work on that. And if you want to retain clients, see, so retaining client is very important, because bringing in a new client requires 50% more resources and money, and retaining existing client will be not only जो आपका पुराना क्लाइंट है उसको बचाने के लिए आपका पैसे का बचत होगा, but you will get better revenue from existing client, right? And a longer relationship. So bringing in new client is again a tough job in a competitive market. So as in a startup, if you have goals for getting additional clients, additional revenue, you should also have goals for retention of existing clients. Now again, retention benchmark is specific and different from organization to organization, industry to industry, right? Industry to industry, right? So could you quickly share me in which industry you are working, so that we can discuss it further? But अगर आपका retention is good, it is as good as, you know, acquiring a customer, because he will keep on giving you revenue for your organization. Otherwise होगा क्या, every month your sales team will be bringing in hundreds of clients, and if उसमें से बहुत सारे client आपके पास में से चले जाते हैं 1 महीना 2 महीना 3 महीना साल भर सर्विस लेने के बाद में, it's a tough job for you to sustain, right? Because पानी कितना भी आप घड़े में भरते रहेंगे और नीचे से अगर फूटा रहेगा और पानी बहते जाएगा, कभी ना कभी तो पानी आना बंद हो जाएगा, राइट? या कम हो जाएगा, वो टाइम पे you will drain out, right? So if you are building a SaaS product software, then it depends on which product you are building, what product you are building, and for who are your customer persona. आपके customers कौन है, क्या उनके pain point है, और कितना बड़ा size है market का. Once you identify size of the market, इतना बड़ा size है, 1 लाख लोग या 2 लाख लोग या 5 लाख लोग इसको यूज कर सकते हैं, इन लोगों को ये प्रॉब्लम है, देन डिसाइड कि आपको कितना मार्केट शेयर कैप्चर करना है या कितने यूजर को एक्वायर करना है आपके बिजनेस के लिए, राइट? कितने यूजर को एक्वायर करना है. देन इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल टू एक्वायर ऑल द यूजर इन शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ टाइम, राइट? सो यू नीड टू रियली बेंचमार्क कि मुझे आने वाले 1 महीने में, आने वाले 3 महीने में, आने वाले कमिंग 6 मंथ और ईयर, हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ customers I want to acquire, right? Once you decide on that, then you decide how much percentage of market share you want to get. So for example, there are 5 lakh people who can be your potential customers, and if you want that, I need to have 10% of that base, 10% of those people. So 50,000 will be your ideal goal for acquiring those customers. Now to acquire 50,000 customers, what efforts, what marketing efforts, what marketing strategies you will use, you will be able to decide on that. First thing. Second thing, how much resources you want to devote for that marketing activity, and what will be the lead to conversion ratio, right? That you need to decide, and accordingly you will be able to design your marketing campaign. एक बार वो कैंपेन होने के बाद में डू अ ट्रायल रन, 10 दिन का 15 दिन का एक कैंपेन चलाइए, सी हाउ इट इज वर्किंग एंड देन ट्वीक अकॉर्डिंगली. इफ यू थिंक दैट यस व्हाट यू आर डूइंग इज गेटिंग अ राइट रिस्पॉन्स, देन you can continue doing that, amplify that, or what you can do is you can tweak that campaign and then start doing something different, but try to break down into a smaller chunks and then try to acquire these kind of people, right? So why this is important, why goals are important in sales? Because not only they propel you forward, you know, once you have right goals, they will motivate you, right? Motivation is difficult. Motivation is like bathing, you know. आज मैंने एक वीडियो देख लिया यूट्यूब पे, वो एक वीडियो देख लिया यूट्यूब पे और मैं मोटिवेटेड हो गया, आज मैं एक काम कर दूंगा, कल मैं एक काम कर लूंगा. आज मैंने टाइम मैनेजमेंट का एक वीडियो देख लिया और उससे मुझे अच्छा लगा और मैं कल से अपना टाइम मैनेज करने लग जाऊंगा, कल और कुछ चीज आएगी आपके पीछे और आप फिर थोड़ा सा डिमोटिवेटेड हो जाओगे। तो सेल्फ मोटिवेशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट, motivation. So goals will give you that self motivation. Every day it will, they will drive you to work for your goals. So your goals are, they will help you to self motivate yourself. They will propel you forward. They will help you to achieve impossible tasks. Sometimes, certain times, I have seen companies growing because of these immense goals, bigger, audacious, large goals they have kept, and people work as a team and strive to acquire those goals, right? Yes, there is a difference. Actually, is there any difference while goal setting between online and personal sales? I don't think so. There is any difference as such? What you want to achieve. Goals are, what are goals? Goals are specific dreams with a plan. If you can plan it, if you can write it down, then you can achieve them. So goals are nothing but dreams with a deadline and robust plan. So I think there is no difference between online sales and offline sales. Even in online sales, you can have goals. How many number of downloads of my app should happen? How many number of visitors should visit my website? How many number of my visitors will come to my landing page and I'll convert them, right, to the cart, to the checkout box. So everything is goal based. There is no difference between online and offline in-person sales. In-person sales is rather painstaking because of online sales. You can reach to lakhs and lakhs of people in a day, right? You can run a campaign and you can do marketing of your product and you can reach to them. But people will buy, they will. But in-person sale takes time, because when you go and meet people in person, it takes time to build credibility. It takes time to build that relationship. And in-person sales are much more long-lasting sales, is what I can say. So goals, yes, you can have goals between online and as well as in-person sales. And you must have anything you want to once you decide what you want to do is a goal for you, right? And goals can be as specific as I want to meet 10 people in this month, or I want to acquire 10 new users for my product today, right? I want to do a campaign for this coming week, right? Wherein I'll reach to my potential customer persona. I'll reach to my potential customer persona. Say example, I'll reach to 1 lakh people with my campaign, right? Or I will reach to 10,000 people with my campaign. Goal can be, I'll create a product brochure, a video of product brochure. That can be also a goal, right? So why goals are important? Goals are important because then it gives you a way, headway and direction. And I always say goals will give you direction, and direction is more important than speed, right? If you're traveling to a certain destination, and if you don't know right direction, you are going in right direction or wrong direction, and if you go in a speed, full throttle speed, you will reach to the wrong destination, and that too fast. So instead of that, I always say direction is more important than speed, so that if you are going in right direction, even if your speed is slow, you will anyway reach to your destination and right destination. So direction is more important than speed. Goals give you that direction, right? And not only goals give you that direction, goals will also help you to review yourself. Goals will also help you to review yourself. Goals आपको खुद का रिव्यू करने के लिए भी हेल्प करेंगे. सेल्स में पीपल गेट रिव्यूड, कि क्या नंबर्स थे आपके इस महीने के, इस हफ्ते में आप क्या करने वाले, तो कितने लोगों को मिलने वाले, तो क्या करने वाले हो, कैसे मिलने वाले हो, कितने लोगों से मिलोगे, कितने लोगों को आप, अगर आप प्रोडक्ट सेल्स करते हो, इन पर्सन सेल्स करते हो, फिजिकल प्रोडक्ट के सेल्स करते हो, तो कितने लोगों को आप डेमो दोगे, कितने लोगों को मिलोगे, कितने लोगों को डेमो दोगे, कितने लोग बाय करेंगे उसमें से, राइट? सो रिव्यू हेल्प्स यू टू चेक. रिव्यू इज अ चेक सिस्टम कि जहां पे हम समझ सकते हैं कि हमारे गोल्स जो हमने रखे हुए थे, क्या हम उनको हासिल करेंगे या हमको कोर्स करेक्शन करने की जरूरत है. So goals go hand in hand with reviews, and in sales both things are, people feel pressured. सेल्स में बहुत सारे लोग नए आना नहीं चाहते, बोलते हैं कि बहुत ही टफ जॉब है, टेंशन वाला जॉब है. टेंशन वाला जॉब नहीं है. टेंशन आपको इसलिए आता है बिकॉज यू गेट रिव्यूड एवरी नाउ एंड देन. बट आई थिंक रिव्यू, it's that thing, it's that review which will help you, to go in the right direction, and it will help you not only to go in right direction but achieve what you want, achieve what you desire in your life, right? Amruta, right question, how often we should set goals, right? So there are plenty of things you can do in goal setting, right? I have seen people in my organization, when I set goals for a year, right? I have a goal, my own vision of 5 years, but every year I set my goals. Every year I set my goals and then I break them down into quarterly, monthly and daily goals. You should have a daily goal list, right? And that should get derived from your monthly goal list, and your monthly goals should get aligned with your yearly goals, what you want to achieve, not only in professional life but in personal life also. And sales, my dear friends, I want to tell you one more thing. Sales is not about selling products or selling services to other people. Selling your idea to your team is also sales. When you do a sales, when you do a team meeting, what do? आप उनको एक आइडिया तो बेचते हो ना, what you are thinking, you want to convey that. So वो भी एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. तो सेल्स आप खाली प्रोडक्ट सर्विसेज के लिए नहीं करते हो, सेल्स आप आपके आइडियाज को बेचते हो. सेल्स में आप अपने फैमिली, आपके रिलेटिव्स, आपके फ्रेंड्स, व्हेन यू वांट टू डू अ पार्टी, फॉर एग्जांपल, you guys get together, है ना, एलुमनाई का गेट टुगेदर होता है, देन यू सेट गोल कि चलो पार्टी करनी है, तो वेयर टू डू, right? So it is also, sales is all about all these things. Sales is not about selling products, right? So sales is all about that. So don't, when I say sales, don't get me wrong कि प्रोडक्ट या सर्विसेज ही सेल करना है. यू सेल टू एवरीवन एवरी टाइम, राइट? अगर आप स्टार्टअप है, अगर आप एंटरप्रेन्योर हो, आप स्मॉल बिजनेस में हो, या आप सोलोप्रेन्योर हो, इफ यू आर अ सोलोप्रेन्योर, then also you sell to your potential client. You sell your ideas, your work, and your thoughts to your clients, right? If we are not meeting the goals, should we consider changing the goals? I think it's a lovely question, but instead I will tell you, if you are not meeting your goal, instead of considering changing your goals, try considering changing the way you want to work with those goals, right? अपना डेस्टिनेशन मत बदलिए, आपका रास्ता बदलिए. हो सकता है रास्ता गलत हो. I'm traveling from Pune to Mumbai, right? और from Nagpur to Pune, and बीच में अगर रास्ता खराब हो जाता है, या कहीं पे 4 ब्रिज का काम चल रहा है और उसके कारण रास्ता बंद रखा हुआ है उन्होंने, so what I'll do? Should I come back to my own place, or should I take a detour, change the course, but keep my goals? Otherwise, अगर गोल्स रख के अगर उसको चेंज करते रहेंगे, इफ आई कीप चेंजिंग माय गोल पोस्ट, आई विल रीच नोवेयर. सो instead of quitting, instead of changing your goals, I would always recommend that you should detour, think, review, check for next plan of action, check for what to do next. If you get stuck with a roadblock, change the road, don't change the goal, right? So goals are of 5 types. They should be big enough so that they motivate you and they keep you charged. Second, goals should be long range. Goals should be a long range goal. If you want to achieve something which you have not achieved, give them a certain amount of time, right? If you are currently doing X crore rupees of business, and if you want to reach to X plus 30, right, you can reach that goal, but then you will have to give them some time. आज मैं 1 लाख रुपए का भी बिजनेस नहीं कर रहा हूं महीने का, and suddenly I decide I want to do 1 crore from next month. Dear friends, this goal is achievable, but timeline is not in your favor. So instead of doing it in 1 month, try within a year or 1 to 3 years, right? If you are not doing that revenue, or if you are not achieving that number, अगर आप 1 लाख रुपए आज करो, अचानक ऐसा क्या हो जाएगा कि 1 करोड़ होगा, राइट? सो गोल्स शुड बी रैशनल आल्सो, यू नो, एवरीबडी ऑफ यू, आप सभी लोगों को पता होगा स्मार्ट गोल्स क्या होते हैं, स्पेसिफिक, मेजरेबल, अचीवेबल, राइट, realistic and time bound, right? So on the basis of smart goals, do finalize your goals. But I'll tell you one more thing. I've seen people grew by 100% month on month. It again depends on the amount of effort they put in, amount of market, or amount of space available. So those companies which are, you know, just starting up and growing up, those who are not big companies, for them market is open, so they can think big, they can work hard to achieve their goals, and they can, you know, they can grow like mad, they can grow like anything. But when you set goals, what goals you can set in sales? So in sales, you can set goals for systems and processes, right? You can set goals for systems and processes. Now, why systems and processes are important in sales? Why systems and processes are important in sales? Because, like, unlike uh, you said that we have a startup and SaaS product, so have a system who will collect the leads. Marketing will collect the lead, create the marketing campaign, they will collect the leads. Who will go to those leads in what time span, right? You should have that system कि जब भी lead आएगी, that will get, you know, I'll contact them within 1 hour. For this is, I'm talking about product sales or companies, those who are, you know, selling in person, right? In SaaS product, people decide instantly. So those companies who are into product sales, those who are into services, you should have a system, you know, processes written कि कब लीड आएगी, उसका फर्स्ट कांटेक्ट कब होगा, when they will take appointment, when they will go and meet the customer, what presentation they did, they'll collect the feedback, second contact, third contact, fourth contact, and lead close, right? So you should have that system and process for, you know, contacting the customers. Once you contact the customer, कब पहला call होगा, and mark my word, in today's fast changing world, not only post corona, but in last 5-10 years, things have gone, things have changed drastically. हमारे जो consumers है, they are as aware as we are about our product, rather more aware of our product than what we have, because the internet has revolutionized everything. Now information is available on fingertips, तो उनके पास में बहुत सारी information होती है, and उन लोगों को इंफॉर्मेशन उनके पास में इतनी होती है that average touch point has risen from 7 to 22. पहले कस्टमर 6-7 जगह पे ढूंढता था हमारे प्रोडक्ट या सर्विसेज को या हमारे कंपटीशन को. नाउ थिंग्स हैव चेंज्ड. दे नॉर्मली टेक 20 to 22 टच पॉइंट्स, 20 से 22 बार आपको ढूंढेंगे. कभी आपको फेसबुक पे ढूंढेंगे, कभी आपको यूट्यूब पे आपका रिव्यू देख लेंगे प्रोडक्ट का. दे विल गो टू वेबसाइट, दे विल चेक रिव्यूज, दे विल यूज योर प्रोडक्ट, सो दे विल चेक विद कंपटीशन, दे विल गो थ्रू योर रिव्यूज. बहुत सारी चीजें होती है. सो हैव प्रोसेस एंड सिस्टम्स. सो गोल्स इज जस्ट द बिगिनिंग. So once you decide what you want to achieve, then you can do all these things. You can derive what you want to achieve with all these things, right? So goals is the starting point and review is the midpoint. Have goals, start working on them, keep reviewing them. And आप रिव्यू के लिए एक सिस्टम बना लीजिए. मैं वीकली चेक करूंगा, मंथली चेक करूंगा, हर हफ्ते की मीटिंग होगी, हर 15 दिन में मीटिंग करेंगे, और हर मंथ एंड में हम रिव्यू करेंगे. व्हाट रिव्यू क्या करना है? 3 चीजों पे रिव्यू करना है. व्हाट इज गोइंग राइट, व्हाट इज गोइंग रॉन्ग, एंड व्हाट कैन बी डन बेटर. ये 3 चीजें अगर आप करते रहोगे ना अपने गोल्स के साथ में रिव्यू करते समय, मार्क माय वर्ड, यू विल फाइंड अ वी शेप upward movement in your sales, right? So Any other questions you would like to ask? If you have any questions. Right. So, guys, thank you so much. This was my first live on Creator Club. I would take this opportunity to thank every one of you for joining me. आप सब लोगों ने समय निकाला, join किया. Next Monday, I am again coming up with some interesting topic. You have any questions? If you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. You can connect with me on Facebook page, and I'll be happy to answer all your queries or questions. You can and you can connect with me all the on any of the social media platform. I have a YouTube channel. This is also going live on YouTube channel, so you can you if you want to rewatch it again, you can go to my YouTube channel. You can watch it over there also. Thank you, guys. The year had just begun. This is the 24th day of first month. If you haven't set goals for your organization, for yourself, for your startup, mark my word, guys, it's an interesting thing to do it. है ना? अगर अचीव नहीं भी होता है, मार्क माय वर्ड, जहां पे आप हो वहां से बहुत ज्यादा आगे आप निकल गए होंगे, राइट? सो इफ आई एम डूइंग 10 राइट नाउ, अगर मैंने गोल सेट किया कि 100 पे जाना है, इवन इफ आई डोंट अचीव 100 and I stuck at 95, I think you are 9 times ahead of what you are doing currently right now. So keep working on your goals. All the very best, and looking forward to meet all of you again on next Monday. Thank you. On next Monday. Thank you.